Grab that special because when they're gone, we can never repeat that again.
Price.
No, and this is where it all started here at HSN with our exclusive collection with Liz Lange, her genius maxi dresses. And I'm telling you, when you put your maxi dress on for the very first time, you're gonna say, oh my goodness, I look 2 to 4 size smaller than I normally do. And there's a reason for that. This is not engineered like any other maxi dress out there. Let me just take you through this special birthday celebration on a #1, again, favorite customer
This is my
kit.
best-selling dress,
right
the
here.
Ultimate Maxi. By far and away, I think it's one of the best-selling dresses
And
on HSN.
Blowout priced at $29.95.
We never,
So,
not even
no.
when I do it as a TS do we sell it at that price.
No, and that's your cobalt, the most beautiful royal blue.
So gorgeous.
We have it in the olive.
I love this neutral.
I own this exact same one. I live in
Oh,
this
it's such a
peony. It is the
beautiful
most
color.
beautiful, beautiful color. And then lastly, we have it available for you in black. Now here's the other thing. We have it in 2 lengths. We have your average length, which is 50 inches approximately in the length. And then we have petite. So if you're 5'4" or 5'5" and under, then it will be 48 inches. It's that 95 rayon, 5% spandex, never ever clings, never wrinkles, washes beautifully, and order true to size. Extra small through extra large, 1X through size 3X. Tell us about the fit tricks that you've become so famous for in this dress.
This dress is crazy. I want to start by saying that when I sell this dress on air, I often get callers, and I promise, callers telling me, Liz, I own 20 of these, I own 30 of these. I had a woman write me that she was getting married, asked me to make her a white version. I did do that actually as her wedding dress. That is how thin and how fabulous women feel in this dress.
So
women tell me it's the only
true.
dress they can wear. So I will explain to you why this Ultimate Maxi dress it has such a crazy following. First of all, I'm trying to think if you just follow my fingers, I think I'll just do it here on the cobalt. Now, maybe what you can see here is I don't use any side seams on this dress. Rather, I do what I call dream seams, which are indented seams. They run inside, they run here. So you get this slice of yourself, this center slice, which is sort of the skinniest slice of yourself. So it looks as if this part of your body has sort of disappeared. It's all illusion. No compression, just soft illusion. Then I take a belt. It's always a self one. It always goes from wider to thinner, wider to thinner. That makes your midsection appear to go from wider to thinner, and it builds you a waist. And the waist starts here, so it's a itty bitty waist. And in this version, I twisted it in the middle. So when it's twisted like this, it's almost like it's twisting you to sort of a thinner you, like a twist to thinness. I give you this beautiful modesty shearing. I do it in the front and the back because I don't want anyone to see. Maybe you had a little too much Chinese food last night. Maybe you had seconds at the barbecue. Nobody has to know. Exactly. And then if you turn it around, I always have you covered coming and going. I've spent too much time on red carpets with my celebrity clients. The cameras are everywhere, and these days with social media and everything else, the cameras are everywhere on everyone. So I built you a back waist, so you've got this indented, slimmer back waist and the modesty shearing, so you're not gonna see anything. It's just gonna glide over you. The most flattering dress you can own.
Promise. Just listen, you even at this amazing, amazing special blowout price, you still have a 30-day money-back guarantee. These come home to you brand new. What are we looking at here, Liz?
I know. Well, I think we're just showing just sort of the dream seams that I was talking about, how you see them in white, how they're indented in, and then you're seeing that I indented the waistline in the front, and this is a back view, so I built that waist in with seaming, and I've done the same thing in the front, and you're seeing the twist that I gave you there, which, first of all, it's the angled slash twisted, very, very slimming effect, and it's an extra piece of fabric, so let's not forget, it just covers up more of your midsection, covers up any of those little hidden treasures. I mean, there's Annette. Annette is a size 14. Look how she looks in this dress.
Stunning.
Yes, stunning. And you see here the before picture? That's in just a regular dress. That's Annette also. Look at her now, and the one that says after.
That says it all, right there.
All.
Okay, average and petite. We're gonna show you Annette from the side as well. I love that we do it before and after on a maxi dress. Nobody does that.
I know.
But that's where the queen of illusion, in this case here, you can see even into the hip area.
Even the
what
hip,
a difference
even the sort
it
of
makes.
tush area. Everything looks slimmer and better because I've built the seaming in. Now remember, it's all illusion. She's not not wearing a compression garment. She's not wearing a girdle. I would never do that to you.
No gapping in the back where you're seeing on the before, right?
Gliding.
Gliding.
It's also this soft, buttery fabric.
We're going to say hi, Karen.
Oh, great.
Is joining us from Kentucky. Hi, Karen. You're live on the air with Liz and Lynn. Are you enjoying the show tonight?
Hi, Karen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I loaded up on 5 more Maxis. I'm trying the new slim jeans. I guess you've had them for a while, but I figure if Liz designed them, I got to try them.
Well, thank you, Karen. Karen, do you own some of my Maxis?
Oh, God. I've lost count.
Okay.
I have tons of them.
Karen, you have to...
I dress them down. I wear them for evening wear. I wear them going to the grocery store. I love them.
Karen, for anybody who's never tried, I call her the queen of illusion, Liz's maxi dresses. Aren't they the most flattering, most comfortable dresses you've ever purchased in a maxi design?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Liz respects and knows the woman's body.
Yes, she does.
And they are so beautiful on. Liz, are you going to do some long sleeves for the fall and winter?
I couldn't hear you. I'm so
long sleeve.
Yes.
In probably September collection, right?
When I come back in September, I always will do versions with sleeves, and any ones that don't have them, I'll do versions that have matching cardigans and over pieces to wear over them. But yes.
Right. I have some cardigans, too, but just love them.
And I heard you ordered the crop pants, too. They're so cute.
Well, that was so sweet. She said if Liz designed them, I'll buy them. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, Karen, thank you.
And you're just a wonderful host, darling. I love watching you.
Oh, thank you,
You're
Karen.
so enthusiastic and happy all the time.
Oh, well, we love hearing from you. And listen, enjoy all your wonderful purchases.
Karen, thank you so much. Thank you for calling in. Thank you. Bye. Take care. Thank you.
Okay, the ultimate testimony.
I
Already
love
ordered
from
3
the
maxi dresses.
And she said she owns more, too many to count at home. So when I told you that people say they own 20, 30, I wasn't joking.
Well, it goes back to what she said. She wears them to the grocery store. She travels
in them. She dresses them up.
Dresses them up with beautiful jewelry.
Exactly.
And you'll find you're going to do the exact same thing. So right now, I know we're very, very, very busy. Hundreds of you trying to get in the ordering process. I just don't want you to miss out on your first color choice. So we have the cobalt blue. We have this available in the peony, which is this beautiful, almost like bright watermelon. It's just... Oh, you'll love it.
It's a happy, flattering color.
And olive, you were saying
one of my
colors.
Favorite neutrals. Piled gold on with this. If you haven't tried olive yet, you must. It's the new black.
Black is a given. And we have average, we have petite, we have a clock up on the screen. Close to 500 have been spoken for. This was originally $64.90, okay? So when I say birthday specials for the month of July, I don't know if you could buy the fabric.
You can't.
At $29.95.
I'll tell you that
Liz.
you can't. And I'll say that it's almost like it's my birthday, because some of this is a surprise to me, too. I am so thrilled because, you know, as Lynn was saying, this is my best-selling dress at the high price. So to be able to see it here in all these beautiful colors, because I find sometimes when I shop sale, I don't know about you, feels like I go over to that sale rack and all the things that didn't sell for a very good reason are on sale. So for me to see my best-selling dress in the best colors, including black, you never see that. So I'm very, very, very excited by it. And I'm grateful to HSN.
She's normally a 14, as we were saying. She's wearing this in the, I believe, in large. Okay. And that's what we're saying. Every time I put on your maxi dresses, people will say, are you losing weight, Lynn?
Right.
And I'm like, I love you.
Well, it's like if I saw Annette walking down the street, I would think she was wearing that in a size small. That's absolutely what I would think. Yeah. Like, in fact, I thought that's what she was going to say. And I've worked with Annette for so long that I should know. And look how beautiful Natalie looks in the bright peony.
And Natalie's always in black, so it was fun to see her in a really fun color.
There, it was such a hit.
Like we're sharing with you here, of course, the black. Most people are ordering more than one. Remember, buy more and save. Take advantage of these flex pay options that we're offering. This is $10 that you will get these home. I'd get like 3 or 4, especially if you know Liz and you know our signature maxi. Absolutely will not. And now we're looking at over 600 that have been spoken for. I know we have a clock up on the screen, about 2 minutes right now remaining. If you're petite, if you're 5'5" or 5'4" and under, we do have this in petite sizes, extra small through 3X. Average and tall, we have this available at a 50-inch inseam. In your petite, I want to say we're looking at a 48-inch inseam. And that's another great thing. You could do sandals. You always do your little ballet flats.
I do little ballet flats, but you haven't seen me me. I dress them up. Do I have time? Should I go over and show the fit tricks?
Can you do it in 2 minutes?
Yeah, I'll do it quickly.
And we're doing the before and afters right now, too.
Oh, so do the before and afters. You don't.
Okay, all right.
Do the before and afters. I was just going to
you.
show you the fit tricks, which I can show you on the display.
Okay, we'll go through that.
I love that before and after. It's just unbelievable. No trick cameras there, just one dress without any seams in it at all, and then the Ultimate Maxi making her look like a perfect hourglass.
Yeah,
so here I just want to show you.
That's the word, hourglass.
It's the hourglass. It gives you that Marilyn Monroe body that we all wish we had been born with, those perfect measurements.
Yes.
So what I've done is it's the indented dream seams. So the seams aren't on the sides. The seams are in here, giving you sort of the slimmest center slice of yourself, creating the illusion that this part of your body has all sort of, I don't know, melted away, as if pounds have just melted away. I've given you the angled wide to thin sash that twists in the middle. So it goes from wider to thinner and twists, making it appear as if your waist is whittling from wider to thinner and that twist to thinness. Then I've given you modesty shearing in the front and modesty shearing in the back. Do you see it here? What that means is if your stomach is feeling a little puffy, if you overdid it on a little Chinese food, if you had the hamburger and the hot dog,
don't worry.
Nobody's going to know.
We have just introduced 200 first-time brand new shoppers. Thank you on this signature
so excited about
birthday
that.
maxi dress from Liz Lange. You are in for such a wonderful, wonderful treat. Honestly, Liz, these are the dresses. I come home from work, I'm wearing one of your dresses. I fall asleep on the couch. I feel like I'm wearing my pajamas,
That's
honestly.
the way it feels.
It really, really does. Now, I know many of you are asking about the cardigan.
The matching.